Good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. And welcome to live chair yoga. I'm going to try and film this in landscape. So I might have to get up and adjust it a little bit. Hello Petal, how are you? I just finished teaching the lovely Natalie one-to-one and literally running to start this one. So we've got about 1 minute to go before we start. Petal obviously wants loads of loving because she's that kind of gal. Yes, she's a very good girl. Yeah, let me get those eye things. Those eye things, yes, good girl. Yeah, so fingers crossed, you will get the link. If you click on the event, then it tells you to, it sends you a reminder on Facebook. Just gonna move it a little bit back and a little bit that way. Haha, we got anyone there? Hello Carol Clark, how are you? Can't imagine you want to do chair yoga. But who knows? You can't see my arms. This is the thing with going landscape, is that it's a little bit tricky to go. We need to go highest, because otherwise you can't see what I'm doing. And with chair yoga, you definitely need to see what I'm doing. So hello, I'm a Skype meeting is perfect. You make me laugh, Carol. You really make me laugh. Okay, so I'm hoping that my mum will come on now. Paul, can you send the link to my mum, please? And fingers crossed we can get going, because it's now 10 o'clock. How's your week been, day been? The sunshine has come out, hopefully to stay for the weekend. We could do with some sunshine. Some sunshine and some chilling out. The garden's fading into autumn. So, chair. Needs to be a nice, like a dining room chair rather than a armchair. Make sure it has a nice firm back, and make sure you're either on carpet or you've got your chair on a yoga mat, because I don't want you to slide away. Sliding away is not a good thing to do. Okay, when you sit on your chair, don't use the back of the chair. Your bum needs to be a hand's distance away from the back of the chair, and your feet firmly planted on the floor. If your knees and hips are not in alignment, then remember to put a block or a brick underneath your feet. So we're sitting nice and upright. We're going to start to breathe in and out through our nose. As you breathe in, feel the tummy rise, and as you breathe out, the tummy falls. Breathing in, feel the tummy rise. Breathing out, the tummy falls. Breathing in, feel the tummy rise, the ribs expand, the collarbones lift. Breathing out, the collarbones sink, the ribs go back towards the spine, and the tummy is drawn away and away to the back of the chair. Breathing in, tummy rises, ribs expand, collarbones lift. Breathing out, collarbones sink, the ribs go back towards the spine, and the tummy is drawn away and away to the earth. Just sit for a moment in time with your own breath. Paul, could you send the link to Mum? And you're on camera, sorry, because I've gone landscape. Remember, during the class, breathe in and out through your nose wherever you can. Really focus and listen to your body. And practice yoga with alignment and integrity, ensuring you're aligned from the hips up when we're sitting down and from the feet up when we're standing. Roll the shoulders back and put them in the back pocket. Keep breathing in and out. If you feel any sharp pain, stop what you're doing and come to this neutral position. If your body starts to shake, you can no longer breathe in and out through your nose, or you feel tension creeping into your jaw, Those are all signs that you should come to this neutral position. You don't have to wait for me to finish doing the pose. You finish it when it's right for you. And remember that I can't see what you're doing. So if something doesn't feel right, listen to your body and stop what you're doing and come back to this position. Start breathing away. Sorry, somebody else phoned. They need to stop phoning me while I'm teaching yoga. I should turn calls off. Turn your palms so they're facing uppermost. Wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. A little turn of your head from side to side and roll the shoulders back and put them in your back pocket. And stretch up the arms above the head with a nice big yawn. And then bring your hands to rest on your knees. Let's find our seated bones on the chair. So have a little wiggle till you find your seated bones against the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Let's circle a few times. And back the other way. Finding your seat. And then just come back to your neutral position. Inhale, stretch the arms wide. Exhale, cross your arms over and give yourself a hug. Try to remember which arm is on top. Is my right arm on top? So whatever your arm is top, try to remember. Wriggling your fingers around to find your spine. Breathe in, stretch the arms wide. Exhale, left over right. Wriggling round, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, trying to bring your fingers to touch either side of your spine. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, right over left. Coming around, just getting those arms moving. Those shoulders moving. Inhale, stretch right. Exhale, left over right. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Last time, stretch wide. Bring the shoulder blades together and then bring the hands back to rest on your knees. A little roll of those shoulders back to put them in your back pocket. Imagine keeping your chin on the shelf. Breathe in here, and as you breathe out, turn, keeping that chin on the shelf to look over your left shoulder. Use your eyes to turn your head. Don't let the right shoulder come. It's just the head and the neck that's turning, so keep the shoulders level. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale back to center. Nice roll of the shoulders back to put them in the back pocket. Now bring your arms alongside your hips. Make your hands nice and heavy. Inhale, reach your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Keep your head over to the left. Drop the right arm down by your side. Drop the left arm down by your side. And feel a stretch in the side of your neck. It's stretching, feel it opening, breathing. And then if you wish to increase the stretch, take hold of the right ear with the left hand. And just, you're not pulling your head over, you're just making that arm nice and heavy. Reach down to the floor with the right fingers. We're definitely not pulling the head over, we're just applying a little bit of weight to increase the stretch in the side of the neck. Keep reaching down with those fingers. And then leave the head over to the side, take the arm off, and just allow the head to float back to center. A little roll of those shoulders back and put them in the back pockets. And then breathe in and shrug the shoulders up to your ears. Right ear, right shoulder. Relax your left arm heavy, relax your right arm heavy. And keep your head over to the right. That stretch in the side of the neck, and then if you want to increase it, the right hand comes up, takes hold of the left ear. We're not pulling, remember, we're just allowing the arm to be heavy and reaching down as hard as we can with the left fingers. Breathing in and out through your nose. Opening up on the side of the neck. And take your arm off your head, but leaving the head over to the side, and allow the head to float back to center. A little turn of the head from side to side. Now bring your hand to, so your finger and your thumb rest on your collarbone, and just hold that hand in place so that part of the throat can't move. And then take your eyes along the floor and look up to the ceiling. Opening, stretching the front of the neck. Release your hand, and then as you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Well done. Good job. Hands on your knees. So we're going to do a few cat circles now. So we're going to breathe in, and the chest comes through the hand. Keep breathing in over to the side. Once you've gone as far as you can, as you start to breathe out, you turn the spine so it points towards the back of the chair. Over we go, all the way over to the other side. And once you're here, that's when you start to breathe in and come forward all the way over to the other side. And exhale, chinning towards your chest, grounding the spine to the back of the chair. Inhaling, coming forward, reaching forward. Exhale, spine to the back of the chair. Make your spine nice and so it moves through every vertebrae as we come round. Back towards the back of the chair, chinning towards the chest. And then as you come over to the other side, just come to a neutral position and rest. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Did you see I just took my knees wide? Knees and feet are a hand's distance apart. I'm obviously on the naughty chair today. We're going to go the other way now. So breathe in and come forward, over to the opposite side. Start to roll that spine towards the back of the chair, all the way over we go. And then breathing in, coming forward, all the way forward. And breathing out, spine towards the back of the chair. Over we go, breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, spine towards the back of the chair, and over we go. Breathe in, come forward, really bring that chest through your hands. And exhale, spine towards the back of the chair, rolling it back. And then come to a neutral position and sit for a moment. Put your shoulders in your back pocket. Breathe. Breathe and breathe and breathe. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Resting your shoulders down, taking your tailbone down towards the chair. Using your breath. And let's start to move through the hands. So let's roll the wrists. And then go back the other way. And then leave the hands where they are and stretch through the thumb joints. And back the other way. Use your hand just to open gently on the front of the wrist. And then give the hands a bit of a shake, give the whole arm a bit of a shake, and put your shoulders in your back pockets. Arms are by the side of the hips. Now you can hold on to the seat of the chair with your hands holding on in line with your hips. Not forward or back, but in line with hips. Sitting nice and upright, tailbone tucks under. And then breathe in and lift the right arm up. So it's by your right ear, or wherever it gets to. And then inhale here, and as you exhale, over to the side. Turn the palm so it faces forward. And imagine you're opening your chest like you would on the page of a book to the side, and keep reaching over your head. Reach, reach, reach. As far as you can. Bend the elbow. Keep reaching over. Keep breathing. Reaching and breathing. Opening up your chest. Can you reach a little bit further? Hang out here. And then bring yourself back to center. Put your shoulders in your back pocket. See how you feel. Now one side of my body definitely feels longer than the other. So I'm going to do the other side. I suggest you join me. Breathe in, bring the left arm up by your ear or wherever it gets to. Exhale, over you go. Remember, turn the hand as you go over the left hand so it faces front. Open and lift from the bottom of the rib cage, reaching over your head as far as you can go. Really drop the left hip into the floor. Open your chest like you were on pages of a book. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Keep reaching over, keep going, keep going. Reach, reach, reach. Reach a little bit more. Keep breathing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, and exhale, come back to center. Rest your hands on your chair. On your chair, on your knees. So now you should feel nice and tall. My stretch started just at the top of my hip bone and went all the way up. Everybody's different. Shoulders in your back pocket. A nice little turn of your head from side to side. Keep the neck free and moving. So today I thought there was no chance of sunshine. So I didn't uncover the furniture and I didn't put on any sunblock. Oh, it's alright, the clouds are coming now. Okay. So bring your arms up at eagle arms. And then cross your right over your left. You can rest your hands on your shoulders. You can bring the backs of your hands together. Or you can bring the palms of your hands together. Whatever suits your shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Sit nice and upright. Hello, Sunny. How are you? You're going to come and lay in the shade. See what you can find. And then slightly lift up on the shoulders. Take the hands away from the head, the elbows away from the body. And here you're going to breathe in and look up and lift the elbows up. And then you're going to breathe out and you're going to roll forward. Bringing the forearms parallel with the legs. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, rolling forward. Hi, Petal. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, rolling forward. Come to a neutral position and unwind your arms. Have a little rest. Hello, what are you looking for? Notice how your shoulders feel, how the back of the neck feels. And just take a moment to breathe. And rest your hands on your knees. So that time we did right over the left. So this time we're going to do left over right. So take the shoulders up, arms up at goalpost arms, cross left over right. Remember, you can do this with your hands on your shoulders. You can do this with the backs of your hands together, or you can do this with the palms of your hands together. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, lift up on the elbows. Start with your tailbone going down towards the chest. And as you breathe in, look up. And as you breathe out, roll forward. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, rolling forward. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, roll forward. Come to your neutral position, release your arms, and come back to a seat. Someone's stolen my voice. It's hard work talking. And I do quite a lot of it. So I just need a little drink of water while you rest. And put your shoulders in your back pocket. Let's cross our right thigh over our left. Put the left hand on the right thigh and draw the leg across. Sit up nice and tall. If anything, lean forward. Then take the right hand behind you and hold on to the left side of the chair. Draw that right shoulder back. The right leg across to the left and turn your head to look over your shoulder. Keep breathing. Keep drawing across. Breathe, 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 breathe. Still breathing, still breathing, still breathing. Still looking over your shoulder. And then inhale yourself back to center and uncross your legs. Ooh, a lot less crunchy bits. Cross your right thigh over your left. Right hand on the outside of the left thigh and draw that leg across. Lean forward slightly. Left hand comes behind you and takes over the right side of the chair. And we're drawing behind us. Drawing, drawing, drawing. You're still breathing. Chin is on a shelf. I'm looking at, I just renewed the flowers in my step ladder. Come back to center. So I've replaced the geraniums with viola. I love viola. They're such a pretty little plant. Really pretty. Shoulders in your back pocket. Helicopter needs to go away. Now hold on to the back of the chair. Or you can leave your hands on your knees, whatever you prefer. Hello, Mr. Bumblebee. So we're going to breathe in, bring the shoulder blades together, lift the chest and the chin and look up towards the sky. And then we're going to breathe out, pull forward, roll the spine towards the back of the chair, bring your chin in towards your chest. Breathing in, coming up, looking forward. And breathing out. Rolling the spine towards the back of the chair, chin in towards the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And come to a neutral position and rest your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders in your back pocket. A little turn of your head from side to side. And then come to your neutral position. Let's bring our hands to steeple fingers. So my index finger, my pointy finger are straight. I've wrapped the other fingers around my hands, and my thumbs are crossed over my hands. And bring your hands into thumbs to heart, like you are doing a pretend James Bond. Getting ready. Okay? We're not doing that, but I just thought it would be funny. And then lift the arms up over your head. Reach up, but take your tailbone down. And then exhale over to the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. And you're just going to do a few of these, however many of these that feel right for you. Going from side to side. You're still breathing. Come back to center. Ooh, bring your hands down by your side. That was hard. That was hard, Laura. Very, very hard. Shoulders in your back pocket. Well done, you. Good job. Just going to do a really simple seated twist now. So feet stay level and keep pointing them forwards. And then we turn round to the left. Take the right hand to the outside of the left hip. Still slightly leaning forward. And my left hand has taken hold of the right side of the chair. So just start to breathe in and out through the nose. Twisting round. And breathing. And breathing and breathing and breathing. Bring yourself back to center, rest your hands on your knees, and we're going to go the other way. So round we go to the side. Hello. up to? Being very friendly today, Petal. I think she thinks I've got treats in my pocket, but I really haven't. Really haven't got treats. Or maybe you just like doing yoga. What do you think? And then come back to centre. Silly sausage. You're a silly sausage dog, aren't you? Yes. So step your feet so they're a little bit wider than your hips and maybe as wide as the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Interlace your hands behind your back or take hold of the elbows. But interlace your hands behind your back. Bring your shoulder blades together. And then bring yourself forward and lift up on your arms. Take the top of the head towards the chair. If it's too much, just come forward. And then relax the arms down and bring yourself up to a seat. Excellent. Bring your feet together so your knees and your feet are about hands distance apart. And breathe and sit and allow that lovely stretch on the lower back to and the shoulders to be absorbed by your body. We are gonna do an eagle twist now. We're twisting, twisting, twisting. I feel like it's a little twisty session. If you want to try and hook your foot behind your calf, you can. If it doesn't work, just cross your leg over. Bring the arms up to eagle arms. So goalpost arms, cross right over left. Bring the hands together. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and just lift up on the elbows. Now you would normally do this standing, but this is the chair version of it, which I really quite like. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, tailbone going down towards the chair and the elbows lifted and the hands away from the body. And then unwind the arms, unwind the legs and come to a neutral position. Rest your hands on your knees. Have a little breathe. It's always good to have a little breathe. And then we're going to cross our left over our right. Remember, if you want to try and hook it behind your calf, you can, or you can just leave it where it is. And then bring the arms up, goalpost arms, left arm over right. You can hold on to the shoulders, you can have the backs of the hands together, or the palms of the hands together. Lift up on the elbows, take the hands away from the head. Tailbone's going down towards the chair and the core muscles are engaged. And we lift up on the elbows. And we're going to hold this. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep your head nice and central. Keep lifting on the elbows, keep taking the hands away from the heads, feeling an opening in the back of the shoulders, feeling a slight stretch in the left hip. Ooh, and then come to your neutral position. Good job, you. Good job. So the next pose we're going to do is the equestrian pose. So we're going to take our feet wide and turn them out at 45 degrees so you can feel a stretch in your inner thighs. Oh, I just got cramp in my bum cheek. Stretch in the inner thighs. Hands on the inside of the thighs. We're going to lean forward. And then as we breathe out, we're going to push into the right inner thigh and drop the right shoulder down towards the center of our feet. We're going to breathe in up to center. We're leaning forward. Exhale. Push the left hand into the inner thigh and take the left shoulder down towards the mat. Breathe in up to center. Breathe out. Over you go. Breathe in back to center. The left shoulder drops down. Remember, push into that left thigh to open it up. Opening up on the inner thighs. Come back to center. Around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. And last one, over we go. And then come back to center and heel toe your feet in together. Woo, that was a big stretch. And now we're going to do a nice simple forward bend. We're just going to come forward, rest our tummy on our thighs, bring our head down towards the floor that suits us, and take the tailbone down towards the chair. Stretching out. Your hands back up and come back to a seat. Do a little bit of breathing. So bring your hands to Namaste. You're going to breathe in, lift the arms up, look up towards the hands. That's all breathing in, and as you breathe out, bring your hands back, thumbs to heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. And do 3 more. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, thumbs back to heart. 2 more. Last one. Rest for a moment, and then we're going to reverse it up. So as we breathe in, our hands go away from us, and as we breathe out, we open our hands up all the way around and bring our hands back, thumbs to heart. So are you ready? We're going to do 6. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, push those hands away, and breathe out. Three more. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more. Last one. And then bring your hands to rest on your knees. Shoulders in those back pockets. Let's have a little turn of the head from side to side. Excellent. So are you ready to open those little toesies? What do you think? So while we're waiting, we're going to lift up the big toe and leave the other ones on the floor. Rest the big toe down and lift the other toes up. Big toe down, little toe down, other toes up. Then all the toes up and give them a little wiggle. Then turn your toes so the front of your toes are against the mat. So you open up on the front of the ankle and you're opening up on the front of the toes. This is quite unpleasant. And let's swap to the other side. Mobile feet are a really important thing. If you've got pain in your feet, it's really hard to keep walking and keep moving because your feet hurt. So you need to look after your feet. And then bring your foot down. Right, lift your right foot up. And then start to spread your fingers through your toes. So it's like you're holding hands with your foot. So the palm of the hand is against the ball of the foot and you're pulling your fingers through your toe joints. I know, it feels strange. but your toes will thank you for it. So we're putting our toes in there, and then we're going to start to really draw nice big circles with our ankle. So pulling the ankle joint. We're not just wiggling it around, we're actually really making the ankle joint move and open. And then reverse the other way. And remember, we're really trying to open the ankle as much as we possibly can. Nice, big, strong circles, because we want nice, strong feet. Then bring your foot to a neutral position, and then pull your toes away from your ankle, and then push the ball of the foot towards your shin. So we're opening out the ankle one way, and then we're pushing it back the other way. Keep opening and closing. Remember that I will be saving this, and I'm going to post it on YouTube for those of you who are not on Facebook, and I'm going to post it on Facebook so that even if you've missed this, you can still do it. That's how kind I am. Excellent. Look at that. Nice big massage of your foot. Now take your fingers out from your toes, put your foot on the floor, and compare your right foot with your left. Have a moment, have a look at it to see if there's any difference between both feet. How does one foot feel to the other? How does it look? So lift the left leg up, and then start to thread your fingers through your toes. For me, I do this on quite a regular basis, so for me it's relatively easy to put my fingers through my toes. I know for some of you it's a bit of a struggle, so I'm going to give you a few moments to get your fingers through your toes. This is also good if you've been out on a night dancing and your feet are a little bit tired. It's like you're giving yourself your own, very own foot massage. It's very nice. And then now your fingers should be through. We're doing those nice, big, moving the foot, really working the ankle joint round in a circle. Nice, big movement. And then back the other way. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There we are. Moving through, moving round. Change direction yet? I have. And then we're going to pull the toes away from the ankle, and then push the toes the other way. So push, me, pull me kind of thing. So both feet should be perfect now, practically perfect in every way. Let's do a little bit hippy, shaky, openy, hippy. So bring the right ankle up, lean forward. Now, if you want, my mum puts a pillow or a blanket across her thigh because she finds it uncomfortable to have her ankle up. So if that happens to you, just put a bit of padding there. So we're just going to lean forward, opening up on those hips. If you're a big walker, I like walking. This is one of those stretches that's really good to do after you've been out on a long walk. We're going to just open and close the hip. How's it going? Good? Now bring your hands to Namaste and lean forward and see if you want to rest your elbows on your ankle and your knee. Tailbone sticking out. Keep lifting the chest forward. I make that noise when something's quite uncomfortable. I don't know if it helps, but it certainly helps me. And we're going to come forward and then see if you want to walk your elbows further forward than your shin. You might not. You might want to come back to here. You might be at the park. As you can see, my elbows are not straight. To get them straight, I need to lift my left buttock off the chair. and that isn't part of the plan. So my elbows are a little bit wonky. But we're still stretching in the right place, so wonky's good. And then bring yourself up. Ooh, stretch that leg out in front of you and give it a little bit of a wobble. And then bring your feet back so you're back to your neutral position, sitting up nice and tall, tailbone going down towards the chair. So then I'm going to cross the left ankle up, sit up nice and tall, and lean forward. And we're just going to lean forward and lean back, opening up that hip, seeing how we get on. Oh, nice. Now sitting up nice and tall, bring your hands to Namaste and lean forward and see if you can keep your hands in the center of your chest and rest your elbows on your knee and on your ankle. Now this hippie hip isn't as happy as the other hip. So I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to go further forward. As you can see by the angle of my arms, my forearms, this hip is much higher than the other. So I'm just going to hang out here. See if I can encourage that hip to open a little more. It's quite uncomfortable, but you know what? Hopefully my hips will be happy hips after this. Yeah, come on. Keep going here. Am I coming down low? Look how wonky I am. That's the good thing about watching myself do yoga on here. I realise the areas of my body that might need a little bit of extra help. Let's bring our feet together and our knees together. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to Namaste. Lean forward. Now take the right elbow on the outside of the left knee and push the hands into one another. Opening up on the side of the body, opening up on the hips. And then bring your hands forward and walk yourself back up to your chair. Not long now, I'm going to come up to standing and then we'll do a little relaxation. So I know you all hate relaxation. Bring your hands to Namaste, lean forward, right elbow on the outside of the left knee and start to push your hands into one another. Opening up the left side of the chest to the side. Bringing the right side of the torso down towards the right thigh, but make sure your knees stay level. There's very pretty clouds about today. I don't know the names of clouds, but they are very pretty. And I'm quite thankful for them because it's quite hot when they go away. And then release the hands down and come up to standing. Oh, come up to seated. So we're going to do a little standing up, sit down. So if you've got a block or brick underneath your feet, move it out the way now. So we're going to lift ourselves up off the chair and stand up. And then we're going to sit down. We're coming up and coming down, coming up and coming down, coming up and coming down, and coming up and coming down. How many have I done? Let's say that was 5. And now come up and stand up. I don't know how many it was, but I'm hoping it was enough. So I'm moving my chair so you can see me more easily, but you can just move around your chair. Do I need to be shorter? Is my head on this? Can't say. And it's definitely water, mother. It's too early for gin. So stand with your feet facing your chair. And then lift the arms up over your head. Reach up. And then bring your hands down so the palms rest on your chair. Your back is parallel to the floor. And your hamstrings should be stretching. Let's
see how you want to bring your head down to the floor. If it's too much on the hamstrings, you can straighten one leg and then the other. If you have lovely long hamstrings, you might just want to stay here and rest your head on the chair. Who knows? Who knows what you want to do? Have a little sway of the hips from side to side. Feel the backs of the legs opening before you come up on straight arms. And then from here, you're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to lean forward, lift your heels on the floor and touch your nose to the chair. And then you're going to breathe out and bring your head towards the seat of the chair. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, nose towards the back of the chair. And breathe out, head towards the center of the chair. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, nose. Breathe out, come down. Come up to all fours. Can you still see me? I hope you can when I stand up. But we'll wait and see. So hands down the chair, and then we step back into downward face dog. So now we are a triangle, and our bottom's at the top of the triangle. We're trying to bring our torso through our hands and take our heels to the floor. Now this is a strong back of the leg stretch, so if it's too much for you, please just straighten one leg and bend the other. So you're getting an opening in your chest and an opening in the back of your legs. Breathe in here, and as you breathe out, roll forward into a plank position. Take your heels away from you. Push up through your shoulders. So this is like holding a plank. And then exhale back into downward face dog. Remember, choose how you want to have your legs, either straight or stepping in place. Whatever suits you. Come forward. Heels away from you. Are you holding it? Nice and strong. Exhale, back you come. And then last time, come forward into your plank position. Push up through your shoulders, take your heels away from you. And then back into downward face dog. And then lift up your right leg behind you and step it towards the right leg of the chair. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Leave your right hand on your chair and make sure your right knee is pointing at the right chair leg. And then lift up your left arm and then see how you feel about coming up into a warrior. Make sure your inner hips are opening. Arms out, shoulder height, but nice and soft. Nice soft arms. Keep breathing in and out. Nice and strong. And then back into peaceful warrior. And then the right hand comes down, the left hand goes in the small of the back. Keep that right knee pointing at the right chair leg and open up your shoulder to the side. If when you're doing these, there's some of these that you can't do, you don't understand, please message me on the e18yoga, and then I will give you little videos of variations that you can do. The left hand comes down to the chair, the left foot goes onto the toes, and we step back into downward face dog. The left leg comes forward, the right foot at a 45-degree angle, left knee towards the left chair leg, and the right hand lightens up and we open up into warrior two. Relax those shoulders down. Feel the inner hips open. And then go back into peaceful warrior. Left hand comes down. Right hand small at the back. Keep the left knee going over to the left shoulder. Opening up the right chest to the side. back into downward facing dog. Just because you can't do too many of these. And then we tiptoe our feet forward towards the seat of the chair. Good job. Oh yeah, my head's still in just. Hands on your hips, or if you need stability, hold on to the back of the chair, but then step the right foot up. So the right foot is resting on the chair pad. Get your focal point, get your balance. Hands on hips, remember. You can stay here, or you can lift that leg a little bit up off the chair, whatever you prefer. Whatever suits you today. And then bring the right foot down. Remember, hold on if you need to. And then you're going to lift the left leg up. And it's up to you whether you want to lift that leg up off the chair or leave it where it is. You decide. You decide what you're going to do. And then step the left leg down again. How did that go? You can move round to the back of your chair. I'm just going to turn my chair around so that I'm still in the right place for you. So 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, the whole hand, holding on, whatever you prefer. Keep your feet so they're hands distance apart. Toes are nice and spread because we've already spread them. We're going to come up on tiptoes and back down. This is something I would like you to try to do every day, up on tiptoes and back down. So I do this while I'm cleaning my teeth because my toothbrush is on electric toothbrush, it's on a timer. So I know that I do 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the evening. So you can carry on doing both legs, so you can do one leg at a time. Coming up and down. Basically, whatever feels right for you. And then swap to the other leg or stay on 2 legs. Good job. Well done. I'm turning sideways just so you can see what I'm doing, but you can still do this here, okay? So I'm just turning sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put all my weight in my right foot, and then I'm going to bring my left calf on the inside of my thigh so that I'm in a tree. Okay, this is your basic tree position. See how you feel about taking your hand away and bringing it to join the other one. If you feel wobbly, put the hand back and breathe. Keep your focus, keep your balance, keep breathing. And then rest that leg down. Rest your hands by your side. Take a moment. Now again, you can do this like this, okay? You don't need to be facing away from the chair. I'm just doing that so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring my right foot up, left hand, and then if I feel like it, I'm going to take both hands off the chair and bring them into the chest. I'm going to breathe in and out through my nose. I'm going to focus on the point on the floor, which is a tiny little pebble. And then bring your hands back to center, roll your shoulders back and put them in the back pockets. So we're going to get ready now to do relaxation. Obviously the sun's come out for this, and I'm no longer upside down, so I can put my sunglasses on. So if you are a person who likes to do relaxation on your bed or on your mat on the floor, please make yourself comfortable on your mat on the floor. If you want to do it on your chair, make yourself comfortable in your chair. If you're feeling a little chilly, you might want to grab a blanket, you might want to use an eye mask, whatever feels right for you. That's what we're going to do. So find your comfortable spot. If you're on your chair, you can lean your back against the back of the chair now, because I want you to completely relax and be comfortable. So shimmy your shoulders away from your ears, whether you're on the floor or on your chair. If you're on the floor, have your arms away from your body with your palms facing up. If you're on the chair, just rest them on your thighs with the palms facing up, fingers lightly curled. And just start to focus on your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. As you breathe in, feel your tummy rise.
And as you breathe out, the tummy falls. Breathing in, feel the tummy rise. Breathing out, the tummy falls. Breathing in, feel the tummy rise, the ribs expand, the collarbones lift. Breathing out, the collarbones sink, the ribs go back towards the spine and the tummy is drawn away and away to the earth. Just in time with your own breath. Feeling your lungs expand front, back and sides as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And then just focus on the sound of your inhalation and the sound of your exhalation. As you breathe in, number your breath 7. And as you breathe out, 7. Breathe in 6. Breathe out 6. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. And to continue to count backwards in time with your own breath. If you lose count or you fall asleep, or your mind starts to focus on other things, as soon as you realize, breathe in and number your breath 7, breathe out 7. Breathe in 6, breathe out 6. Breathe in 5, breathe out 5, and continue to count backwards in time with your breath. The aim of this relaxation is to bring your mind and your body to a point of complete stillness, not necessary to reach the number 1. If you are still counting, allow the number you're on just to gently drift away and return to normal breathing in and out through your nose. Start to become aware of your breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. The sound of the breath in your nostrils. Start to become aware of the sounds around you, of where you are, of feeling relaxed, refreshed, and re-energized. And as your awareness grows, start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. A little turn of your head from side to side. Opening and closing your eyes as you go. And if you're laying on the floor, curl up in a ball on your side. If you're sitting on your chair, stretch your arms above your head, or wherever you are, stretch your arms. Give yourself a little hug. Sorry, petal. And then bring yourself back to a seat, back into the room, feeling relaxed, refreshed and re-energized. Thank you so much for joining me for chair yoga in the garden. I'm hoping this can continue into September, but we're going to have to play each week by ear. If you haven't already liked the e18yoga page, if you wouldn't mind going over and liking the page, leaving a review would be amazing. And just to let you know that I'm not really that ready to start my group classes again, but if you and a couple of friends wanted to get together and do yoga at home, I do private yoga classes in people's houses. So, Petal, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Namaste. Thank you very much for doing yoga with us. Did you enjoy that yoga, Petal? I'm going to have to creep forward now and see who was on. Tracy Ann was watching. Sue, hi. Angela Miller, hi. Dawn Sullivan, Carol Clark. Perfect. Take care. So I'm going to finish this video now and then save it so that you can do it in your own time.